Good morning here on day 4 on the West Coast Trail. Today is a bit of a break day. It's only 8K, half of what I did yesterday. My shoulders are feeling really sore this morning, so happy I got a bit of a break, and we'll see you once I get out there. Alright, we are off on day 4. As I said, this is an 8-kilometer hike. We get to go past the Carmana Lighthouse. It's looking like a gorgeous day out. Tides are, we're at low tide right now. It's 8 o'clock, and I just have to pass Cribbs Creek here and should be on our way. As I said, gorgeous day. See you in a bit. I'm at this point here, and it is quite crab infested. As you can see, everywhere I walk, you have to watch your step for crabs. For some reason, they don't like to run away out here. And yeah, like, look at them all. They're easily mistaken for some little piece of seaweed or something, but yep, they're all crabs and they're everywhere. I'm starting to hear some sea lions. I think I see the rock that they're all hanging out on, but continuing on this hike, headed for the lighthouse. See you soon. Alright, I've made it on to a pretty big rock here. As you can see, hopefully, there's the big rock with all the seals on it. It's pretty full of seals. Yep, and then we got quite the rock path to get to the lighthouse, which is just right there. It's not too far away now. I see lots of ladders and or stairs getting up to the lighthouse, and that's where I'm headed after I enjoy these seals for a bit. See you later. Alright, I'm almost at the lighthouse. Just came up this ladder here. The seal rock is right there, and I got this ladder and those stairs, and I think that should be the top. We'll see you out there. Alright, I've made it to the Carmana Lighthouse. This is 1891 on the side of it. Not sure completely where to go, probably this way. So there's a lot more stairs than I thought there was going to be, and it made me a lot more tired than I thought. And off in the distance there where I'm headed, it looks like there's quite a lot of fog. I'm not sure where I'm going right now, but hopefully that fog doesn't turn to rain and everything should be okay. See you soon. Alright, it looks like I made it to the beach. I was quite worried for a while back there. I was walking around trying to find the path, didn't find anywhere. I found a little path back into the woods, but it looked like that was just where they're piling some of their extra wood and stuff. So I almost went for it and went back in the woods and tried to find a path, but it's a good thing I didn't, because I don't think there is a path back there. Now I'm on the beach, I'm a lot more confident, and the fog is definitely rolling in, but I should be getting pretty close to my campsite coming up here soon, so here we go. Alright, so I made it across the point after the lighthouse. I just noticed there's a ladder right there, but I went over there to the point and had to do a pretty sketchy jump. It was a pretty wide water gap onto a rock that was filled with seaweed, so that was pretty scary, but thankfully I'm alright. I didn't fall, and we'll continue on our way. There's a building coming up here. I'm guessing that might be the old burger place, but it's shut down now because they lost their boat in a winter storm last winter. But yeah, I'm not too sure how much farther I am or how much Carmana Creek, how much farther Carmana Creek is, so we'll see. Keep walking and see you soon. Alright, I'm still here walking the beach just past the lighthouse. And I think I might be seeing my first little rain coming up here soon. I don't know if you can see it, but all I see is a huge wall of gray cloud coming my way across the ocean. I really hope I can get at least pretty close to my campsite before that hits. And I hope it passes by quick, because it's gonna be really crappy if I have to set up in a bunch of rain. And it's gonna be a long night if it rains. So, catch up with you guys later. I'm gonna try to boot it to my campsite. Here we go. Alright, I've made it to Bonilla Creek. Gonna have to look for a crossing here somewhere. Cable car's there. The big dark cloud is looking scary. Doesn't seem like it's gotten much closer, but if that thing's full of rain, it's gonna be a bad day. But now we're at Bonilla, should be pretty close to camp, and hopefully I can get my tarp set up nicely to keep me covered from all this rain that might come here. See you soon. Alright, it looks like I've made it to Bonilla Creek. Got a nice waterfall back in there, and it's only 10:20. I think I left around 8 o'clock, plus I took a nice little break near the lighthouse and had a few tortillas and Nutella. So we're here quite early. Got almost 12 hours until bedtime, so I don't know what I'll get up to, but we'll figure it out. The clouds aren't looking quite as bad, a little bit less gray, but they're still rolling in, so we'll see how the night goes, and I'm sure I'll see you soon. Alright, I'm all set up here at Bonilla Creek. Got a nice spot right next to a fire. The waterfall in the background. It's pretty warm out. Sun's burning me away, so I'm gonna go over by this waterfall here, sit in the shade, and relax. Have a good one. Here's where my hike turns into a little bit of a vacation rather than an adventure. Got a nice towel set out on the beach here, laying on a log, looking out at the ocean, sun shining, beautiful day, loving it. I'm gonna be out here for quite a while, so hopefully I don't get too burnt and I'm too sore to walk the hike tomorrow. It's quite the hike. I think it's about 14 kilometers, 5K on the beach, and the rest inland. I think there's lots of ladders, so it should be fun. Got to rest up here and just pray to God it doesn't rain. See you soon. Alright, my big wall of gray cloud is now passing, except it's turned totally white and I see no rain coming down behind it, which is fantastic news. It's been quite cool to watch it come in. It's like, I don't know how to describe it, it's just like a big wall of white cloud coming in above me right now. And all you see is blue skies beyond it. Beautiful. So happy to be here right now. Alright, I've roasted in the sun for long enough. It is now 1:30 and I decided to try out this nice hammock right inside the woods. Still overlooking the ocean. Absolutely gorgeous out. And this is the good life. Alright, it is now 2:45. It's getting quite windy, quite a bit more windy than usual. There's been some scary clouds all day, so I just collected a bunch of rocks there in case I need to set up my tarp in a hurry. So yeah, I'll just kind of sit here and storm watch, and off to Camper Bay tomorrow, and then hopefully the end. See you soon. I don't know if it's because I'm bored or I should actually be worrying, but the wind is moving the clouds quite fast, as you can see there. So I got quite paranoid and I threw the tarp over my tent. I made a little passage to get through on the one side. So all precautions just in case it starts to pour on me. if I'm overthinking all of this. The skies are looking all right down there until you go way further back. There's some gray cloud again, so I guess we'll see. I'll let you know what happens. See you later. I just had a very interesting conversation with a guy there. He's down from the lighthouse that I was past earlier today. He said he works part-time at the lighthouse, and he's been working on the West Coast Trail for years and just retired about 8 years ago. He was out here looking for a shipwreck, but the remains of a shipwreck, but didn't seem to find them. And he told me that there is no rain coming, and that all these dark clouds is just some sort of fog with lots of wind. So that installs a lot of confidence in me. Super excited for the night. It's about 4:20 now, so I gonna start up dinner here pretty soon, and just enjoy it, deal with the wind, watch the waves come in, having a good night.